Picture this, it's Monday morning and you just closed a new client. But instead of celebrating, you're already stressed about the chaos ahead. Sending contracts back and forth, chasing signatures, and trying to remember what information you need to collect. Sounds familiar? I'm Nico, and after running the #1 hostel in Saigon and managing IT projects for years, I learned something crucial. The difference between businesses that scale smoothly and those that burn out their owners comes down to systems. Today, I'm going to show you how to set up a complete client onboarding system in just 10 minutes. Not onboarding a client in 10 minutes, that's still going to take time, but build a foundational system that will save you hours every single time you bring on a new client. By the end of this video, you will have a clear process map and the exact template I use that turns onboarding chaos into a smooth, professional experience. Here is what most business owners do wrong. They try to handle onboarding like this. Emails here for contracts, another tool for forms, and sometimes no form at all, spreadsheets somewhere else for tracking, WhatsApp for communication. No wonder you feel like you're playing whack-a-mole every time a new client comes in. The real problem isn't that onboarding is complicated. It's that most people try to document literally everything, mostly resulting in confusing everyone instead of focusing on what actually matters, the critical decision points that can block your entire process. Think about it. Your client can't move forward until they sign the contract. Your team can't start to work until customers pay the invoice. And everybody can't get the value until the customer fills out the onboarding form. These are all your bottlenecks. Now, when you don't have clear systems around these decision points, you end up wasting your valuable time. Time you could be spending on actual client work or growing your business and chasing paperwork and playing project manager instead of doing what you do best. So here is my approach. We're going to build what I call a value engine process map, and it takes exactly 10 minutes because we're only focusing on what matters. First, we identify our triggering event and ending event. For client onboarding, the trigger is usually a verbal clause, that moment when someone says, yes, let's do it. And the ending event is your first deliverable or initial call when real work begins. Everything between these 2 points is your onboarding scope, and we are not trying to map your entire process, just the critical handoff period. We identify the different steps and tasks that are crucial to complete this process. For most businesses, these are contract signing, first invoice payment, onboarding form completion. They need to give you the information you need, initial call booking, the first step before work begins, group chat and dedicated support setup, and eventually invitation to subscribe and like our pages. Notice I'm using simple shapes here. Squares for tasks, diamonds for decisions. This isn't about making it pretty, it's about clarity. For each stage, I'm noting what information flows in and out. For contract signing, what do they need from you? Contract link, terms, payment details. What do you need from them? Signature, any modifications, payment information. This is where the magic happens. Clients say yes, it's usually a message or a phone call, whatever. I will be the one usually who make the deals. We are still a small business, but I send a form, and this form looks like this. So the client has to fill the form, okay? And it will trigger a notification for the assistant. So there, they put their company name, so let's place stack, website, business address, city, the industry, consulting, whatever. Here, so I let the customer actually define. There is no KPI behind this. It's mostly for my team and us to understand who it is and what they define themselves as. Business overview. Okay, the team size, I believe you guys are between 1 and 5, maybe 6 and 20. Company docs, so here, I'm actually asking here exactly what I need from the customer. So list of employees, job position, checklist, whatever. So here we need to have some kind of a Google Doc or a Google Drive with these information. Then tech stack, so here is what you guys are actually using, etc. So this helps me to know, like, okay, you guys have a strong system for finance and accounting, for example, but you guys are a bit weak with sales, or you guys have a really good BI tool, like business intelligence tool, but you lack communication solutions. So this way I can help. Maybe I will have ideas on, like where you guys are in the process, even though we already agreed on type of services. Here is the computing skills, rep full name. So here we are going to put Milan, and then email. This is for an example. Representative phones, first session booked. So here we go to the link. This is a fake link, of course. Normally there is a real link that I'm sending. We can book the free session. Then I say I book the billing representative name. So this is if it's different from other people. And then I submit. So what happened when I submit? It says your response have been submitted. I can send myself a copy if I want to. I'm not going to do that. And then in the back end, the assistant receives a notification. So here, let me close the tabs here. So here it says you just received, you just received a new client onboarding form has been submitted. Please review it and confirm. So I will click and it opens the PlayStack YouTube Accelerator, their status as pending, and I need to do a few things before I can confirm. Okay, as the assistant. So I will just review first the information. I will go to the company documents, making sure that I understand everything. These contact information will help me. Of course, I will set the onboarding session, 12 a.m. booked. Okay, cool, that's correct. Normally we check the Calendly. Tech stack, okay, company skills, billing name, no need, contract link. So here we need to put a contract link, payment link, like that. And then I can actually add a new page here, where I will add the research file, I will add the quotation that I sent or some more documents, review their initial request, paste it here, general expectations, and positive future outcome possible here. Okay, so that way I have a complete client information here and I can start confirming it. Now, when I confirm it, what it does, then here, client will receive a welcome email. So that's why here in the rep email, I put my email because I don't want the client receiving a wrong email. And then they just need to validate the process. So here, confirmed. So when the status is set to confirm, it sends an email from me to the representative of the company. So Milan in this case, it says, welcome on board, trigger page, company name. And then it says this message where they need to basically sign the contract, review the payment link, and if they have questions, they can ask me directly. So let me just show you what it looks like. That's the email you receive. So here you could put your company, okay? Welcome on board, PlayStack, YouTube Accelerator. Here you have the sender, and then you have the hi there, let's review and validate your contract. Please find the link for the first installment. If you have any question, book a meeting via the Calendly. So here you find the contract link, and then basically you can book. Basically, you get the welcome email from here. Now the client validates it. Now, when do I know that I have a meeting? It's happening in my calendar here. So I'm just going to remove these for the demo. And here I see that I need to onboard on Friday 4th. I need to onboard YouTube PlayStack Accelerator. And if I go inside Notion, I can find again the YouTube Accelerator with all their information. So if tomorrow I have tens of customers to onboard at the same time, I know exactly who is who and and all their information. Here is what this 10-minute investment gets you. First, you reclaim hours every new onboarding. No more scrambling to remember what you sent to whom and what step comes next. Second, your client gets a professional, consistent experience from day one. They know what to expect, when to expect it, and exactly what they need to do. This builds trust immediately. Trust and comfort with you will extend the time they work with you. And third, this is the big one, you can finally scale without chaos, or I should say through chaos. Whether you're onboarding 1 client or 10 clients at the same time, the system handles the logistics so you can focus on delivering value. I created a complete client onboarding system setup. It's a template that includes the process map framework, the Notion template, and email scripts you can customize for your business. Grab it using the link in the description below. It will save you even more time getting this implemented. And if you want help building more systems like this throughout your business, or if you'd like us to set this up for you directly, book a free consultation call. The link is also in the description. What is one process in your business that feels chaotic right now? Drop it in the comment and I'll see if I can help in a future video.